Hey guys, I'm Greta. I'm going to be a 7th grader and you guys are there. I'm super excited to talk to you guys about all this stuff. I play violin in I'm technically in 6th grade this year, but 7th grade next year, Orchestra. And so the reason I joined Orchestra was because I thought it would be something really fun to try, and growing up I knew somebody that played the violin and she made it seem super fun, and I just thought it would be something new to try, so I decided to go with that this year. That's why I'm in Orchestra and that's why I play the violin. Some of the new friends I made are the kids that sit next to me. One's a violin player, so he always knows what I'm talking about when I talk about my fingers hurting, or just about why I sound and he's super good too, so he can understand why I don't sound the way I should and how I can fix that. And then the other one's a viola player, who doesn't play the same instrument, but he still kind of gets what I'm talking about. So it's super nice to have friends that know what I'm talking about, compared to some of my friends who are band that have no idea what I'm talking about. So I definitely did make friends through Orchestra, and I guarantee you will too. But it did take some time for me just because I was pretty nervous first couple weeks. So if you don't make friends on the first day, that's pretty much expected. You're going to have to take a little bit of time to get to know the people around you and figure out if that's who you want to hang out with. But honestly, I feel like all of you are going to make friends if you join Orchestra or band or even choir. But just for me, Orchestra did help a lot helped me to make new friends. Also, some of the fun things we did this year, I can't really even tell you about them because I can't even think back on them. This year went super fast for me, and that makes me super sad to think about, because I enjoyed Orchestra and I enjoyed all the friends I made, and it went super fast. So I think one of my favorite moments is probably when we were all super nervous and Mr. Smith would say something funny, or one of my classmates would, and everybody just understood that we were pretty nervous and jittery, and they everybody took a breath and figured out okay, we'll do this, we can get through this, it's just one practice. I know it's pretty intimidating to play a new instrument for the first time. That's probably one of the things that scared me the most going into 6th grade. And I can tell you not to be scared, but you still probably are gonna be. So my best advice is just give it time. Your fingers are gonna hurt right away, or it's just not gonna sound right to you, but after a little while, you're gonna start to realize your fingers don't hurt because they're used to doing it all the time, or you're starting to get the right sounds because you understand when it's out of tune, or when you have your fingers in the wrong places. So my probably best advice for you guys would just give it time. It's gonna come. And also everybody else in your class is going through the same thing. If your fingers hurt so much, you should probably talk to somebody about it, and they're gonna be oh yeah, my fingers hurt a lot too, or something like that. So I can't tell you not to be nervous, but it's gonna take time, but you'll eventually get there. And then the last thing I want to tell you guys about is Mr. Smith, and sometimes teachers can be a little intimidating and make you nervous, but Mr. Smith is the opposite of that. He's super nice, he's super cool, and he can always say something really funny if you need it. And if you need to talk to somebody, he's probably one of the best people to talk to, because he's so if you need laughter, he can do that, or if you need just somebody to talk to and listen, he can do that, or if you need advice on something, he can do that too. He is so nice, and he is one of my favorite teachers, and I can't even explain it to you until you guys meet him and get to know him. But I know you guys are going to absolutely like him, and he is super nice. So there's no reason you should be scared of him or nervous or whatever you're feeling. If you guys recognize me in the fall, you can come talk to me. I play the violin, and I really, really do hope you guys join. the violin is probably one of the best things I've ever done before, and yeah, that sounded kind of weird at the end, but I do hope you guys enjoy orchestra if you choose that, and if you need to talk to me, you can. Okay, bye. See you in the fall.